In recent days, a tragic incident was recorded in Sudan, constituting a blatant violation of global natural heritage. In Darfur, members of the Rapid Support Forces opened fire on migratory birds, mistakenly believing that they carried espionage devices and had been sent to track their locations. But the truth is clear and internationally verified. These birds were carrying scientific tracking devices, placed by international research teams to monitor migration routes and the health of the birds, not to spy on anyone. The targeted birds are part of the migration route globally known as the Africa-Eurasia Flyway, which is an essential component of the global migration network, relied upon by scientists in their environmental studies. These creatures do not belong to any single country. They are part of humanity's shared environmental heritage, and their protection is a legal and ethical duty recognized by international agreements for the protection of migratory species and biodiversity. The birds that were shot have been crossing Sudan for thousands of years. They are not enemies, but guests of nature, messengers of the seasons, and living indicators of the health of the earth, the environment, and the climate. Every bird killed is a loss to an entire ecosystem, a link torn from the chain of life, which may never return. Protecting migratory birds is not a luxury. It is awareness, civilization, and humanity. Let us raise our voices and condemn this act, which adds to the record of militia violations that spare neither humans nor animals. Let us raise our voices against armed ignorance, and preserve the sky for these fragile creatures, before we lose what remains of the beauty of this homeland.
اليوم قبضنا الطائر ده الآن هنا في محلية كاس ومربوط فوق الجهاز بتاع تتبع ما معروف مرسلين لنا الفلول.
This recorded footage reveals a clear case of scientific misunderstanding and the politicization of environmental phenomena in conflict zones. The bird shown in the video is carrying scientific tracking devices, GPS trackers, used by international research centers to monitor the migration routes of birds, as part of global programs aimed at protecting threatened species, not for espionage or military purposes. The language used in the video, such as the question, "Was it sent by the fool?" reflects an environment where environmental awareness is absent, and scientific tags and biological markers placed by international research organizations are misinterpreted as spying tools. This type of narrative contributes to the destruction of wildlife, monitoring programs that rely on the data collected from these birds, harming migratory species that form part of humanity's shared environmental heritage, creating misleading stories that link scientific work to political or security actors, deepening the gap between local communities and international scientific institutions. This video stands as an example of armed ignorance, a phenomenon that leads directly to actions harmful to nature and undermines the efforts of dozens of organizations working to protect the migration pathways in the Africa-Eurasia Flyway.